Hi, I'm Carolyn Mattini. I'm a holistic health practitioner, and I'm excited today because we're here with Sam Fetzer, who works with Sustainable Health and Healing Solutions. And Sam, could you give our viewers a few health tips on how they can start to improve their health now?
Thank you, Carolyn. I would love to, absolutely. Well, first of all, the interesting thing about research is that it shows that cells can actually live forever with proper nourishment, proper elimination, and the third is a stress-free environment. In fact, that's what they say. I like to say in tranquility enhanced environment.
Can you talk more about ways that you can nourish the body?
Absolutely. Well, certain things are essential, and we've all heard before about water and how important water is. So definitely drink half your body's weight in ounces. I really like that, that view on water. That definitely helps. Hydration is essential because we are 77% water. The other thing is whole foods. I can't stress the importance of whole foods, and especially when you eat whole foods, it's really good to eat your colors. What that means is there's the whole spectrum of color in the rainbow, and so many people, stick with just greens or just one particular type of food that they like. And there is a variety of colors in our whole foods for a reason, and that variety causes our body to get variety essential nutrients and minerals and vitamins and all the things that we require. So it helps us to achieve balance and optimal health to eat the whole spectrum of color.
Great, and plus it's beautiful too. Why not have a colorful plate of food every day? And
it most certainly is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Some of the other things that I recommend highly to my clients is to mineralize. And there's more than just mineralize, and most people don't know really what that means. There's actually 90 essential nutrients that everybody requires. We require 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, and 3 essential fatty acids to get our full spectrum of nutrition each day for our body to repair itself and other things like that. We also should have a good probiotic just to allow the culture in our stomach to properly heal itself on a day-to-day basis and cause, balance inside of all aspects of our body and our cells. Some of the other things that are great are coconut oil. Some of the healing attributes of coconut oil are that it's a antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal, and antiparasitic. So it's very similar to the lipids or oils of the skin. So you can put it on the top of your skin, you can take it inside of your body, and wherever you use coconut oil, it has healing attributes. The other thing is healing honey. One of the things that's great about honey, it's also an antimicrobial, antibacterial, and it's been used since ancient Egyptian times for the body and different types of aspects of healing, and also as a food preservative. So it's kind of fun to have that variety. There's another thing that I'd like to share with is microelectric current. Our body's constantly searching for microelectric current, and our teeth are actual little conductors where they extract the electrical charge out of the foods we eat. So the more raw whole foods that you can eat that have not been cooked or processed is ideal, because your body extracts that microelectric current and uses it throughout your whole body system. Limes are a great source of that because they are loaded with microelectric current. There was an experiment where they turned a lemon into a clock and a lime into a clock, and the lemon ran the clock for a few days, which was very good, while the lime ran the clock for a few weeks.
Wow.
So there's a ton of a microelectric current, and your body needs that. So by giving it, it raises your energy overall and helps to that thing that we discussed a moment ago to allow the cells to continue to nourish, properly eliminate, and just balance the body, which causes more tranquility as a result.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and another thing that's great is chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is, I like to call it liquid vitality of the sun, because it really is. It's the green blood of life that the sun provides in all plants, and by putting it into your body, it causes your body to begin a healing transformation of sorts, and so I really enjoy that. Another thing that I like to share with people all the time and individuals is to really listen to your gut. In other words, you know, our bodies change is constant. So on a day-to-day basis, you know, you might have a little bit of a difference from one day to the next. So no one can really tell you what your health is about but you. Mm-hmm. And so if you listen to your gut, you know, we all kind of get that gut feeling at times that tell us various things are right for us or not. And the more we can do that and listen to our gut, the more we'll be on track and really gain that vitality and that balance and feel great all the time. And that's really what it's about, is feeling great all the time, wouldn't you say?
Definitely, that's so important.
It's great.
If you don't have your health, what do you have? So what else can we do to get healthier?
Some other things are sprouting. You can, various nuts and grains and legumes you can sprout or soak overnight just in a good quality spring water or something, alkaline water, some good high quality water. Just by soaking it overnight, it causes the naturally occurring enzymes in that seed, which is basically all nuts and legumes or seeds, and it causes the natural enzymes to begin to release, and that is extremely nourishing and vitalizing to the body. And if you can get activated or sprouted nuts, grains, and legumes all the time, you're going to be that much more vital and healthy. Those are live nutrients you're putting in your body. And do you have to refrigerate them while you're soaking them? Actually, on the counter is usually adequate or good. Usually it's better not to refrigerate, only because that's usually the same place that you would be killing off bacteria. Well, some of the healthy aspects and the cofactors and the enzymes and so forth, you could actually stop the process if you put it in the fridge. So it's ideal to sprout everything first. Once it's sprouted, you could store it any amount not used in the refrigerator. I see. Yeah. Okay, great. So some of the other things that I like to share too are to avoid sodas. Specifically for the reasons of what it does to your body. It robs the absorption and assimilation of calcium and magnesium, which are very essential to the body, and that's prevented by drinking sodas. So you're actually preventing two of the three essential cofactors of the body from happening just by drinking soda. So your health is greatly enhanced by just eliminating soda altogether, or if you're going to drink it at all, no more than once a month, because it's just not worth it what it takes away from your body. Also, to avoid gluten foods, anything like with oats or barley or wheat, especially. Wheat is in so many things, and processed foods, we see it often. What ends up happening is with those types of foods, it creates this thing called celiac disease, which prevents the proper assimilation and absorption of nutrients in your body. So you could be eating a Cadillac meal every day during your life, but if you're eating wheat along with it, you're actually preventing all those great nutrients from being assimilated by your body. So you can avoid all that by just simply avoiding wheat and gluten, and you know, test it out for a few weeks. You know, avoid it completely, and once you go back, you'll probably never miss it. In fact, a lot of the gut pain and digestive pain can be completely eliminated just by giving up glutinous foods. Definitely, yeah. Yes. So other things that I think are really important towards that goal of causing cells to properly nourish, properly eliminate, and achieving a tranquility environment is irrigation. You know, part of the elimination process is most people aren't eliminating properly, and a lot of the research shows that all disease or dysfunction in the body originates in the colon. So if we can just cause irrigation, proper irrigation, and if you don't know what that's about or how to do it, you know, seek out some colon irrigation specialists or colonic people that do that for a living, because they will help and guide you to achieve a greater health. And you can do it yourself, but it's probably easier to start with an expert at first in that regard. And part of irrigating the body, the other side of that and causing your body to work properly is exercise and movement. It's essential that we get proper movement. I mean, do you feel?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's vital. We're not designed to just be these, stationary beings. We're meant to move and get the blood going, circulation. Tell us more about that.
Great, I will. What happens is in the body, the more you move, the more energy you have. So your energy is directly linked to movement in the body, and we are designed to move. We're creatures for movement. I mean, we have legs, we have arms, and we're designed to be active. So the more we can bring activity in, the more vital we'll feel. Certain specific types of movement are essential as well. It's really a good idea to do some type of thing that will cause the lymphatic system to release. We have more lymph fluid in our body than we do blood, and yet what are you doing to improve your lymphatic system? Most people aren't doing anything. And the way the lymphatic system is released a great deal is from things like bouncing on a trampoline, and or doing a lot of, jogging even could do it, but you want to get a lot of movement, and specifically up and down kind of movement allows the lymph to.
Great for the glandular functions. Absolutely. And yeah, that's fantastic. What about flexibility as well? A lot of people have so many joint and muscle pains, and flexibility is really an issue,
Absolutely. Well, the more that we can be flexible, the better off we are. It's all about finding ways to release the tension and stress that we have in our body, and it allows us to gain a greater equilibrium by having that movement, having that flexibility. And the more flexible we are with our bodies and our musculature system, the more flexible we will be in our lives, and more easygoing and more fun we'll have as a result, because everyone will be wanting to be around you more.
That's so true. Yeah.
Yes.
So there's a lot of exciting research done with about the nutrients that we get from the sun.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I would love to. The sun is incredible, as we all know. We get our vitamin D from it. We get so many things from it, and it's absolutely essential. And so many people these days are afraid of the sun, and I just would like to clarify for everyone here and all of our viewers that the sun is our friend. And just so you know, there's some little known research that was done out of Berkeley with 2 researchers where they proved that the increase of melanoma or skin cancer was directly related to the advent of skin creams and SPF creams that tend to block the toxins under the skin. So we all have toxins that need to release on a day-to-day basis. Our skin is our largest organ of our body, and we breathe through it. And if you put a bunch of goopy creams that clog all the tubes
to have a lot of
your cells,
chemical preservatives in them as well. Yeah, so blocking that is a lot of the cause of the problems, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So back to coconut oil again. So what I use when I get into the sun, especially if I'm going to be in the sun all day, I put coconut oil on my body. I never burn. I just get nice bronze. And I feel great because, again, it's like the skin's natural oils. So it really, really helps to nourish us, and it allows us to get the proper nourishment of the vitamin D. I mean, we absolutely require that. If you're not getting sun, you're missing out on what your body requires daily. We are light. If you look at us under a microscope and you keep looking and keep looking and you go down far enough, you'll see a bunch of light and energy and movement, but not a lot of substance. It's all energy. So we are light energy. So we require sun to help nourish us and replenish us and vitalize and balance us.
Wonderful, and that's something, a lot of us can just do by walking outside. It seems easy enough. So can you share some ways, everybody in this, society seems to be struggling with stress. Stress is a big issue. What are some ways that people can reduce stress in their lives?
Absolutely. Well, probably the first way is to avoid saying it. I don't even like using the word stress because hearing it even, evokes certain feelings of stress for most of us. So I like to use the word tranquility enhancement over stress relief.
I like that. That's clever.
Yeah, it really does make a difference, and our words do help our overall health and vitality in so many different ways. So definitely to eliminate stress is going to be helpful by just going into tranquility with your mind and using words that are more tranquility evoking. But beyond that, there's certain real things that we can do right away. Full spectrum lighting is one of the best things that you can do for a very nominal cost. You can put some full spectrum lighting around, specifically the area that you find yourself working in throughout the day. The reason for that is they've done time-lapse photography and shown people are much more productive under full spectrum lighting. And again, it's because it's similar to the sun and the natural healing effects of the sun. So that helps a lot. So lighting is really important. Environment is a great way to enhance tranquility. Making sure that you have decluttered your environment is, if you can, ideally have only art in your environment, art and beautiful things around your environment and where you frequent, because that really tends to cause that, feeling of greatness to come out in us.
Yeah, and helps us reach our fullest potential. I know I feel better being in a beautiful surrounding. So what are some tools with sleep relaxation? I know these eye masks are really big right now.
Absolutely.
And so I know very little about those.
Okay. Well, rest overall is very important, that we should strive for as much rest as we can each night, and really learn to listen to your body. Sometimes you will require more to go to bed early, and other times you'll need to sleep in. Whatever your body is telling you is really good. And as far as sleep masks are concerned, those are ideal to use each and every night. And the reason for that is to get complete darkness when you go to sleep at night is ideal. The reason for that is it causes the pituitary gland to secrete melatonin when you go to sleep at night by having absolute and complete darkness. Now, even a little bit of light coming in from the street light or from even your VCR blinker or any kind of a background stereo that has a little bit of light, even that can reduce the process of your pituitary gland secreting that melatonin, which actually causes you to dream when you sleep at night. And dreaming is what revitalizes and renourishes us when we rest. So we definitely want to increase and enhance as much of the dreaming as possible. So by just simply using an eye mask each night, it will allow your dreams to enhance, your sleep to be much more nourishing and restful. And when you wake up in the morning, this is the exciting part about it, is that contrast from going from complete darkness to incredible light, which is what happens first thing in the morning. We get all this sun coming in the window. That contrast causes the serotonin to massively increase. And for those that don't know, serotonin is the happy drug. So we get to be much more happy throughout our day, and things like depression and so forth will just go out the window when you have enough natural serotonin coming and secreting through your body. So all that can be enhanced just by using an eye mask at night.
Thank you, Sam. So just to summarize for our viewers, all these wonderful tips to improve health,
Yes.
What would they be?
Well, once again, to cause cells to live forever, we need to properly nourish, properly eliminate in our system, and cause a tranquility enhanced environment. So we want to focus on nourishing the body through hydration and good wholesome foods. Things like coconut oil and honey, chlorophyll, things like that will enhance the process of that. And then we want to really get the movement up, get the exercise, do things that cause you to have balance, and finally make sure you get good rest and cause your environment to be one that supports you and really causes you to come into balance and really feel great in every way. And so it's just like a lot of little things all together. Just focus on finding your balance and you'll find incredible joy.
Great, thank you, Sam. So I hope that inspires all of you to take action now and take care of your health. Thank you.